my channel. So in today's video, it's going to be the Fortnum & Mason Valentine's gift ideas for 2023. I wanted to do something different compared to last year, and I'm actually focusing on some of my favourite stores that I shop at, and then what I'll do is I'll break down into different price ranges depending on what you're looking to buy for Valentine's. So I'll be starting off with under £50, then under £100, then under £200, under £500, and then lastly under £1,000. So really depending on your budget. And this is one of my kind of favourite stores anyway, which you'll probably see from my channel with various other videos, which I'll link below and in the card in the corner. I particularly love the branding of Fortnum & Mason. I really love the colour. And actually one of my subscribers, Alyssa S, she actually messaged me and said that it's got a particular name, the colour, and I think it's Eau de Nil. Probably butchered that completely, but it was really nice to actually get an idea of what the colour was. And you'll see in various items where the colour kind of shows up with various products. But for me personally, I do really love the branding for Fortnum & Mason. So what we'll do is we'll get started. So we'll start with the under £50. Depending on what budget you've got, you could maybe mix things up. So we'll start with probably one of the well-known items with Fortnum & Mason is their cookbook, and that's £30. It's quite a hefty cookbook as well. I've done various recipes from it, and I know friends that rave about it as well. And I'll just put images in the corner of the things that I go through on the video. Then you've also got some chocolates. I did find some vegan truffles that are around about £24. Which, you know, if you've got dietary requirements as well, you know, it kind of gives you a bit of an option. And then also if you don't drink alcohol, like I don't drink alcohol, they do this sparkling tea, which I'll put in the corner as well. And it looks like a bottle of wine basically, but it's you know, if non-alcoholic, basically just sparkling tea. I think it's sparkling black tea, and that's about £18. And then also if you want to kind of go back to kind of alcoholic options, there's a little Bellini box, which is just under, I think, £38. And I thought that was kind of a sweet idea if you do like have different alcohol options. And then if you're wanting something that's also a sugar treat, these really cute, quite apt heart truffles, I think they're salted caramel, are about £10–11, which look gorgeous actually. And then if you're into some kind of pampering, I like these Bath like truffle soap kind of gift box, which is about £25. And also if you're kind of into tea again, obviously Fortnum & Mason are quite well known for their teas, and Fortnum & Mason is based in the UK. They do these personalised tea blending. So you basically go on the website, you can do it all online, you select the flavours and aromas that you like, and at the end of it you can also personalise the tea caddy as well, which is a really nice touch, and that's about £25. You've then got things like other kind of scents, so you could have like a perfume discovery set. This one in particular is £29. And then also Fortnum & Mason do a variety of different candles. They're about £48. But also Fortnum & Mason do other brands. So for example, they do supply Jo Malone, and you can get various perfumes, diffusers and candles. And for example, this candle is £55. So you've got those kind of options. In addition, you may not be aware, but Fortnum & Mason do events, and you can hire their spaces. And with regards to those events, I think they're as low as maybe I think they're under £50. Some are between £60 and £90. But they do tours, which you just book online, of the actual Fortnum & Mason building, and I think you get a few tastings as well. And that's another little treat if you know someone that really likes Fortnum & Mason like myself, but haven't really kind of had a chance to kind of go around and actually look at the building, which is stunning. You can actually book and go on a tour, which is quite sweet. And then through the duration of the year, they've usually got nearly every month some kind of event on. I know they've got like a cheese event on in February, and I think there's also a whiskey tasting. So I'll link the details in the description bar below, but this would fall under a variety of the different kind of breakdowns of budget. But definitely some of them you can book, and they're pretty reasonable prices. And if you like the experience of Fortnum Mason, I think it's that kind of slightly unique experience really. So starting off the under £100 mark, you can buy, again, this is where I love the branding. I'll put on screen the Fortnum Mason, it's a gorgeous kind of leather notebook, and I think they do journals as well, and they're £75. And that's just lovely, that the colour, you can kind of jot your kind of notes down and things, is quite sweet. I mean, personally, I'd use it for work as well. Also with Fortnum Mason, they do various accessories, furniture accessories, clothing, jewellery, etc. So I thought I'd kind of, within this kind of breakdown, highlight a few of them. So this silk cushion, it's £95. I think it looks gorgeous. And then there's also this tartan, I think it's lamb's wool scarf, and it's £60, which would be really nice. And it's obviously winter in the UK, so that might be quite a nice idea. Then you've also got gorgeous like sleeping pillowcase sets, and they're about £85. And then if you want something that's a little bit more bougie and alcoholic, you can get a big magnum of wine or champagne, and that's about £92. So if you really wanted, you've got maybe like a special occasion happening over Valentine's Day as well, maybe it could be like an engagement or something coming up, you never know. And in addition to that, obviously Fortnum Mason are well known for their hampers, and this Valentine's hamper I thought was really sweet, and this is £80. I really like the kind of wicker basket, which they're known for. And you can put a few little treats in. You can make them, personalise them to yourself online or in store, or you can buy them pre-filled where Fortnum Mason have actually selected the items. And then also jewellery. So I'll just put on screen an example of this jewellery. This is £80. So, you can still get something, quite unique really, but a bit of a myriad of options. And then as we work our way up the different price ranges, you kind of get, I suppose, more bougie. So the under £200 breakdown, I have included, which I'll also link in the description bar below and in the card in the corner. I've also done a Fortnum Mason afternoon tea, and I do know that you can get e-gift cards for 1 or 2 people, and I think for 2 people it's around about £140. And I just thought that would be a really nice kind of experience. It's a really lovely venue. I've been quite a few times now, and each time it's just been beautiful. But again, I will link the video below when I went recently. In regards to also jewellery, I also liked this bracelet. Again, the colouring I really like, and it's about £135. And it kind of gives me Hermes vibes with their bracelets, kind of. But that's a nice kind of costume jewellery. And then this ring box that I'll put on screen is about £120, £125. Again, if you've got a variety of different jewellery. And then also, because it is winter in the UK, if you are looking at this in the UK, I mean, Fortnum Mason do deliver overseas as well, but depending obviously what you wanted to buy. They have got these gorgeous cashmere socks, and who doesn't love cashmere? I mean, how gorgeous. And these are £110. So I'll put those on screen as well. And then if you also wanted to have a bit more of an experience as well, and you didn't necessarily want the afternoon tea, they do a Valentine's meal. I think it's for 2 people in a hamper, and that's £145. Again, I'll put an image on screen, but that looks really nice. You could maybe do something special, but also as opposed to you kind of going out buying all the stuff from different supermarkets, you can just get a lovely hamper arranged by Fortnum Mason and maybe even get it delivered, which would be nice if you're in the UK. And then also fragrances. Fortnum Mason do provide other brands. It's not all Fortnum Mason home brands. So they do Jo Malone perfumes, and I'm a particular fan of Jo Malone. I go through their candles quite regularly. I use their perfumes. So for me, you could get 100ml perfume of various scents, and it'd be about £110. So for the under £500 limit that you may have, you're kind of getting more into the bougie brackets, I would say. So you could do something like a gorgeous wine decanter, which is about £480. If again you're into wines and things, it'd be quite a nice decorative piece. Again, with jewellery, you could get this gorgeous, I think it's a gold, you've got like a, I mean, I've selected J because my name's Joss, necklace, but you can select whichever initial of your name, or obviously the person that you're buying for, and that's just under £400. And again, you know, if you love cashmere, maybe a gorgeous cashmere scarf, and that's just under £300. And again, with the hampers, they do this really lovely picnic hamper for two, which is £360. Again, I'll put on screen. And again, if the weather's good, probably not so much in the UK at the moment, but that would be really, really nice. And you may not know, but again, with Fortnum & Mason, they do offer different brands within store, and they do have a collaboration with Strathbury. So you may not know this brand. It's based in the UK, and they do gorgeous handbags, real leather, gorgeous handbags. I did have one until recently. If I've still got a picture of my Strathbury bag, I'll put it on screen now. But mine was this gorgeous kind of blue nano tote. And actually Fortnum & Mason, when you go there, you can actually get the Strathbury nano tote. I'm not sure if you can get any of the different types of Strathbury bag, but the nano tote is one of the popular ones. And that's £355, and it's real leather, gorgeous. So I'll put one of the images from the Fortnum & Mason website of one of the ones that they've got at the moment. I think they've got like a black one, so I'll put that on screen. But again, that's a really good price range, £355 for a real leather, gorgeous brand. So, I mean, I'd recommend them. I mean, I've only recently just sold mine, but mine was gorgeous. I did really like it and get quite a lot of use out of it. So for the under £1,000 price range, if that is your budget for Valentine's ideas, I've included some jewellery. So there's this gorgeous green and light blue sapphire ring that I thought was quite lovely, and that's just under £1,000, so it's £980. Again, there's also this sapphire and ruby necklace for the same price. And they do this pearl necklace and earring set, which is £895. So again, the jewellery you don't usually get on the kind of, you know, lower end, but yeah, under the £1,000 you can get something really lovely. And also there's this really, really lovely toiletry pouch that I thought was quite handy. You could kind of make it as a makeup bag or something, and this is £590. And then with regards to some of the hamper options that Fortnum & Mason do, you're obviously going up the different price ranges. So for this one under £1,000, they do this quite unique ultimate drinks hamper, and that's £710, I think. Again, I'll put an image on screen. But if you're really into drinks, and or maybe you've got kind of a Valentine's evening coming up, and you want to kind of try different wines and things, this could be a good option. So Fortnum & Mason do this tea for two kind of crockery set, and that's £950. And again, I'll put an image on screen. I just thought it was really cute. You could have your own, you know, afternoon tea at home, but use the tea set from Fortnum & Mason. And I think the design is actually really quite nice as well. So if the person you're buying for is really into that, I think that's quite sweet. And also, if you've never shopped at Fortnum & Mason, it gives you a bit more of an idea of the variety, the types of options you can go for, because not everyone can go in store. If you did have something that you liked that I've mentioned, or any other ones, go on their website, and if you're not sure if it's going to be shippable, when you go add to cart, it will actually flag up whether it can be sent overseas or not. I mean, as you can tell, I particularly love Fortnum & Mason anyway as a store. So I just thought it'd be really nice to do a Valentine's gift ideas based from Fortnum & Mason. So let me know what you think, and if there's any things that you've bought or you've received as gifts over the years, whether it's Valentine's Day or birthdays or Christmas, let me know what you think. And again, if you're new to the channel, it would be great if you could subscribe. Just click the notification bell and you'll get alerted to when my videos get uploaded. So it's quite a new channel for me, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.